Welcome back to ModLand. Our BeamNG tour continues, and this time we're cruising straight through America, with crazy maps, wild cars, and even a full-on airplane. So buckle up because this road trip is about to get loud, messy, and maybe a little bit patriotic. Let's go! First up, RAM TRX. Basically a monster truck disguised as a pickup. Under the hood, it's got brutal power, and inside you'll find a surprisingly comfy interior that mixes luxury with a real tough guy vibe. And the best part? Off-road, this thing is an absolute beast. It eats dirt trails, mud, and rocks like it's nothing. Perfect for anyone who thinks normal roads are just too boring. And if you thought the TRX was just a normal pickup, think again. You can load it up with survival gear like you're heading out into the wild for weeks. There's even a version with a cover for the bed, super practical if you don't want your stuff flying out on the highway. Then we switch it up to a dirt track setup. This beast can tear through corners and throw dust like a pro racer. And finally, the Apocalypse build. Fully armored, ready to smash through barricades, and probably the only truck you trust to survive a zombie invasion. To wrap it up, here's a look at all 35 different configurations. Yep, 35. Next up, let's take a look at the map. It's based on California, and honestly, it's a real beauty. There's this long coastal road that winds right along the ocean. Perfect if you just want to cruise and enjoy the view. Then you've got a big scenic bridge that makes every drive feel kind of cinematic, like you're in a car commercial. Scattered around the map are a few small villages, adding some nice detail and places to mess around with different vehicles. Altogether, it really captures that California vibe. Relaxed, sunny, but with plenty of space to cause some chaos in BeamNG. Up next, the Corvette C7, a true American sports car. Sleek, aggressive, and built for speed, this thing looks just as good standing still as it does flying down the highway. Inside, you get that classic mix of sportiness and comfort. It's loud, it's fast, and it's pure Corvette DNA. And as you've seen, the Corvette isn't just made for the track. It's also perfect for cruising through California, or even chasing down a few criminals if you're in the mood for some action. To give you an idea of the variety, here's a look at all 14 different configurations available for the C7. But before we move on, did you notice the airplane in the background? That's right, that's our next mod, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. And now, we're taking our tour to the skies, because next up is the legendary Boeing 727. This one comes in full American design, looking absolutely massive and majestic on the runway. But it's not just the outside that's impressive. The plane also features a complete interior. You can walk through the cabin, check out all the seats, and even explore the cockpit, which makes it feel like a real airliner. It's crazy to see something this big inside BeamNG, and it really shows how far mods can go, from small cars and trucks all the way up to a full passenger jet. Whether you want to fly it, crash it, or just admire the detail, the 727 is definitely a highlight of this tour. Let's quickly check out a takeoff. Watch the Boeing 727 roar down the runway and lift into the sky, showing off its massive size and power, BeamNG style. Next up, we've got the Jeep Trackhawk SRT, a true powerhouse SUV built to conquer both city streets and rough off-road trails. It's got serious muscle under the hood, so you know it can handle anything you throw at it. Inside, the magic really comes alive. You can switch on a colorful starry sky across the roof, enjoy ambient lighting that sets the perfect mood, or look out through the panoramic roof to catch the real stars above. And of course, it rolls on a set of exclusive wheels that really make it stand out from any other SUV on the map. The Trackhawk SRT isn't just about power. It's about style, luxury, and a driving experience that's truly one of a kind. Now it's time to push the Jeep to its limits with a crazy drag setup. And trust me, It's pure chaos on wheels. The power, the noise, the speed, it's all dialed up to 11. After that, let's take a look at all the 33 available configurations, showing just how versatile this beast can be. And of course, it wouldn't be BeamNG without a little crash. Next up, we've got the Chevrolet Impala SS, a true classic American car. This one's not just about looks. It's a proper lowrider with an air suspension setup hidden in the trunk, ready to bounce at a moment's notice. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful V8 engine, giving it that unmistakable rumble. Inside, the classic interior keeps the vintage vibe alive, with timeless design details that any car enthusiast will appreciate. But a word of caution. Be careful where you park, because in BeamNG, even a lowrider can end up in some very messy situations. And besides the classic lowrider setup, the Impala SS also comes in taxi and police configurations, plus 22 other unique versions. That's 25 in total. Plenty of ways to enjoy this iconic car in BeamNG. Next up, we've got the Chevrolet Chevy Van, a true classic and surprisingly versatile in BeamNG. You've got a fully equipped ambulance ready to rush to the scene, a police van for keeping the streets in check, or the standard version perfect for cruising around town. But that's not all. You can also use it to drive friends around, run errands, or, if you're feeling a little mischievous, even pull off a fun little heist. With 12 different configurations in total, there's no shortage of ways to enjoy this van, from serious missions to pure chaos on the streets. Now, it's time for a car that simply can't be missing. The Ford Mustang. Iconic, powerful, and pure American muscle, it's the perfect mix of style and performance. First, we've got the police version, ready to patrol the streets or chase down criminals. But the Mustang isn't just for law enforcement. There are tons of versions built for the racetrack, each one fine-tuned for maximum speed and handling. We'll take one of the race Mustangs for a spin on the track. Then switch to a drifter to hit the drift course and show off some serious sliding skills. And to wrap it all up, here's a look at all 17 configurations available, from classic muscle to full-on race and drift setups. All right, that's it for today's American adventure in BeamNG. But there's still so much more to explore. Tons of other American mods we didn't get to this time. So do you want to see a part 2, diving even deeper into the US of BeamNG? Or would you rather we take our tour to a completely different country next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride.